Hello everyone and welcome back to our video. So today we are doing a Bauhaus inspired build. So this was inspired by doing a really small version on my Street Through a Time building, and I thought that I would try and do a proper full scale big house with it. So I am using the inspiration from the actual school building that they had in Germany that you can still go visit. So we've got two little separate buildings and it's connected by a bridge, and that has different places you'll be able to go in the house bit. So downstairs is going to be like a concrete foundation. We've got some little inlets as well, which you could put some little bushes in and some lights to make it look really cool. And then the top part is all nice and white, and we use the Get Famous windows to make the classic Bauhaus leaded windows, which have overlaps, so they are slightly glitchy, but they do look pretty cool, and you get some pretty cool views out to the river at the back there as well. So the build has tries to use primary colors like they used to back in the day, so kind of try and stick to that and see what we can come up with. So the top area is kind of where the bedrooms and stuff are, so we've got a nice big open staircase. We've got the full height ceilings as well, just to make it really spacey and open and sort of nice to live in. And then we've got both staircases facing each other just to have a little bit of symmetry, because they were all about the symmetry. So I thought that'd be quite fun. It makes a nice little V shape as well. Then we tuck the stairs actually up to the build behind underneath the other ones as well, so it kind of makes it all nice, neat and tidy. If you wanted to extend the build as well, you could easily go into the bottom bit here and make like a utilities thing, or add extra bedrooms if you wanted to. I kind of just kept it quite simple with just having the staircase. You could also use the other side as well. So we've got two bedrooms on the left hand side. One of them's got like a walk-in wardrobe and a bathroom as well, and the other side doesn't. It's just a bedroom. And on the right hand side, the sink there, on the right hand side we have a gym, and we have like a guest bedroom and a bathroom as well. So it's all very fun. I also brought the walls up as well, just to make it a little bit more structurally sound, and we can have that pop of blue going all the way through the build as well. So we have kind of tried to split the area into different sections, because obviously it's nice big open plan space, so you have to kind of divide yourself up into sections. So we've got nice living space here with the TV. We've got a nice big projector TV, because obviously we've got the space to do so, but it might be a bit of a nightmare having all the windows next to it, because you probably won't be able to see if you had it there. So you can either sit out and watch the world go by, or you can sit and watch the telly. Use the bookshelves to kind of divide the space up a bit, so we've got a little bit more of a formal sitting area, something that's a little bit quieter, a little bit more tucked away as well. We've got a little fireplace, a little modern fireplace here, just to add a little bit of comfort, using some of the black and white pictures as well, because they are nice, fun and stylish, and use some of the shapes and stuff that you see in these types of builds as well. The kitchen here, I thought I'd go very like hardy and industrial, so we use the special counters and using the wall as well to our advantage by having the cooker and stuff on there. And you also get to look out of the windows while you wash up. It's quite a nice long kitchen, and it's still got quite a lot of space as well, which I thought it might be quite awkward to try to get a kitchen in here, but it wasn't actually too bad. I don't put many clutter items about either, because it's all about functions, so you've only got the ones that are sort of necessary. We've got a little coffee station as well. I thought we'd add a little end piece as well, just to cap the kitchen off a bit. And then I put a little modernist table in the middle, just so you could have a few extra bits and bobs, seeing if we could put any wall decorations up, but it's like, yeah, no, it didn't quite fit in at all. We've got nice little hanging pots and pans as well. And then this section we've got our dining area. I wanted to add a little bar in, so we've got the one that matches the counters. We've got it facing the other way, so I quite like doing that, seeing the actual bar stuff in the middle. We've got a lovely nice modern table, and then we've got the big industrial lights in the blue as well hanging down. I scaled that up because that is the perfect painting to put in a build like this. It's got all the lovely primary colours. Get a few bits of plants about as well, because you have to bring in a little bit greenery. I thought we'd have a little table underneath there as well. I put an Alexa and a radio as well, and then I realised that you didn't if you've got an Alexa, you don't really need the radio part. And I haven't actually put one in a build yet, so I've played around with it a bit. I've always tried to like shout it and stuff just for fun, but it's not really a thing that I use in the game. This is our public bathroom. Our one's for downstairs, so it's really nice and big, and you'd probably be able to see anyone who was in there because of the huge windows. So we've got a nice corner bath, we've got the shower tucked away, we've got those a bit more in the private end, and the mirrors would probably reflect so badly the sunlight through those windows and like blind you outside, but oh well. It is The Sims. I thought back here would be quite nice to have a little office area, nice secluded space. It's a bit more out of the way, and you could have a little bit of a meeting or something, and use the bookshelves in the different directions of placement. So I've made a nice little feature. We've got I think I leave the little music mixing thing. You can make some little disco tracks and stuff in the corner. I haven't actually played that much with the recording thing. I've done the YouTubing in the game, but I haven't played around with the music station yet. But I know you can make some pretty cool tracks, and we've got a nice big rocket as well, and some awards and stuff. And kind of making out there's some sort of like engineer or architect or something like that, especially to live in a home like this. But that's what I would presume. Obviously you don't have to be either of those to live in this type of home if you enjoy the style. And then upstairs we'll plan it out using the actual like walkway part as our guide to divide up the rooms. It means the corridors are nice and wide, your Sims can fit through them, using some of the fancier sort of gym equipment. We got them next to the windows as well, so you can go running and pretend you're outside and watch all the people freezing to death out there, and you're in the nice and warm. We got a few mirrors, we got one of the benches as well. They've got a few bits and bobs underneath. Someone's chucked a pair of clothes on the floor, or a sweaty towel after their gym session. This is our little guest bedroom. It is super tiny. Obviously it'd just be for people staying over the night or something like that. So we just got the bare minimum in here, a little rug just to make it a bit comfortable, because all the floors are concrete, so you need a good rug here and there just to save your feet, and just a nice little bathroom as well, so you can get in the shower after the gym and the guests can use it as well. and just put a few little bits of bobs about in the corridor just to make it a little less boring and a little bit more interesting than just a big white corridor. Make sure everything was lined up with the stairs as well, because I know that annoys me, but it probably annoys everyone else as well. So on the other side we've got a little bookshelf, got a seat as well, so if you wanted to hang out upstairs then you can, and you can look down onto the floor below. Got a few matching plants. I did try to get a little coffee table in there so you can at least put your drink down. So this is the master bedroom. It is pretty huge. There's not actually any windows in the bedroom itself. There is in like the dressing room and stuff, so that's why I kind of use the archways so you can at least get a little bit of light in there. We've got some built-in wardrobes to make the area a little bit more usable. We've also got one of the industrial ones as well, just to add a little bit in, because it's quite a big space, the bedroom. I also make a little vanity table as well, and to bring in a little bit pop of colour with the red and yellow on the mat as well. I do like using the bowling stuff mat. That colourway is pretty awesome and very versatile for different styles and stuff. And trying to see if I can fit anything in the corner. I was like trying to find a little bit of art, but obviously another chair will suffice in this build. It's always in doubt, either put a plant or a chair. It's always the way. Got a nice little fluffy rug as well for when you're getting changed, and obviously we've got a huge bathroom, so you can fill it up with some lovely big bath and a shower. I've obviously got two sinks, because but if you've got a couple then they can both use the sink at the same time. And I don't think I put laundry stuff in here, so if you don't want to play with that, or you do, you can add it in if you want to, but wasn't focusing too much on that. It probably ruined the aesthetic of the build, putting in the laundry baskets and stuff, because they're not modern enough for this family. Then this is a more like kids bedroom or teen bedroom, whoever, or another young adult if they were sharing or something. So we throw in a bit more colour and stuff in here. We don't really stick to the full Bauhaus theme in here, so we go a little bit more playful, but kind of keeping to it somewhat. But use the mirror, not the mirror, the clock that's the long one. I don't know what you unlock that with, but it is a nice clock to use. Throw in a little bit of toys and stuff in here, and some pictures on the rope as well. We also got some curtains up, because I imagine they would probably want a little bit more privacy than their parents obviously do, so I wanted to put a few bits of curtains. They got a nice funky rug to match as well. I was quite surprised that the colours were matching, but obviously they're primary colours, so they match quite well in places. We got a few more posters and stuff up in here as well, just because they were like, I need some colour in my life. I need more colours, but it's a good fun little room. So now on to the landscaping. We've got some nice formal trees out the front. We make the front very formal and kind of very rigid and stuff, and then we have a little bit more fun out the back. Out the back we have a parking space. You kind of drive under the house to park at the side, and then we have one of the biggest pools I have made in The Sims. It's flipping huge. I put some of the pool lights that are on the ground under the pillars here, so they light up at night, because I thought that would look really cool. And it light underneath the building as well. You'd hope it does, but the lights in The Sims kind of don't reach the top of the building. Using a lot of the square little bushes as well, just to keep our regimented and ordered symmetrical way, making sure all the trees are lined up as well, because I'm not building with the grid on, so I thought we might better make sure that they lined up. So on the side we have our car park, so you can park your car, and if we ever get cars, then we good place to pop them. obviously they're next to the pool, so I put a little glass fence up just to make it a little bit more private. Then we've got a nice seating area under the glass awning, so you can cut out and chill in the garden, and it's obviously the other end of the cars as well, so it's a little bit more private with a basketball hoop. And I did put a big statue at the back there, just so we had a little bit of artwork and stuff that kind of reflects the house. And just a final touch of a post box, and here are the screenshots. So I hope you enjoyed this build. If you did, feel free to give it a like, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye.